A little bit torn with the darts. Yeah, I am, because Luke Littler has been amazing and everyone's talking about him. They're not talking about Luke Humphries, who actually won. Yes. Which seems a bit of a shame, so I'm a bit torn that way. Paul Coyte is here.
Well, I think we've discussed it to say that, you know, Luke Littler has done extremely well, and it's not a bad thing that he's lost, because he's got a great future in front of him, whereas Luke Humphries certainly deserves it, and he's the best player on the night.
Yeah.
So he's the new world champion. We've got someone that played in the World Championships, and he's one of the best darts players there is in the world at the moment. Two-time youth champion. So he knows what it's like to be a youngster coming through. He's still only young himself now. 2020 World Match Play champion. We're off to Belgium. The legendary Dimitri van den Bergh is on the line. Morning, Dimitri.
Good morning, Paul. You know exactly how to bring someone a good feeling, don't you, mate?
Well, listen, talk about good feeling. I've been telling everybody about the intro and when you walk on and the dance, and I think we've got something of that as well. Maybe you could teach young Luke Littler a thing or two about how to make an entrance. Look, we're just going to watch you go on there. Every time, Happy There by Pharrell Williams. Nobody in the darts world moves like you. So what do you think? Give him a bit of advice?
I've got to say that I've got to learn a lot more from Luke than he can learn from me. The only intro Luke Littler needs is just his name. What he just showed in the world, together with Luke Humphries, it's been very inspirational, and yeah, I hope I can do something likely like that.
You will, yes.
Can I just ask you, Dimitri, what do you think? We've been sort of saying here, we're sort of quite pleased that Luke Littler didn't win. Only in the sense that he's 16, it will be an awful lot of pressure on him. Do you think there's some validity to that? That actually perhaps he needs a bit more breathing space because of all the pressures that a victory would bring on him?
I don't know. I think that Luke Littler is a kid that just loves to play darts on a constant basis, and that's what I've been told as well, that his parents literally did everything they could to let him go to all tournaments. He's also got himself a really good manager that helped him and the family out in any way possible, so he could go all the way, he could play every tournament. And to be fair, I think, in my personal opinion, that Luke Littler might be the richest 16-year-old that has achieved the money and everything by his own doing, by his own hands, by his own hard work. And he didn't earn it from mommy or daddy. So honest to God, this 16-year-old kid, what an amazing talent, and what an example to the world that if you believe in yourself, everything is possible.
How do you feel, though, Dimitri, as a competitor when you see him? There's obviously the part to think, well, this is great for the game, but it's another really good player you've got to beat, isn't it?
Yeah, another hurdle that is going to stand in my way to achieve my own dreams. But you know what? The words Michael van Gerwen likes to say is, if you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best. And that's what I will definitely be intending to do. But for now, I've got to say that we had a remarkable final once again. Last year it was the two Michaels against each other. Yeah. This year we had the two Lukes against each other. So I hope there's going to be a second Dimitri somewhere in the world for me next year.
That's what I was going to say. I don't think there's another Dimitri anywhere. Did you watch it, though, finally? I mean, is it easy for you to watch, even though you probably went out of the World Championships a little earlier than you would have wanted? Is it easier for you to watch and enjoy the final, or is it like, well, I want that, or does it inspire you a bit more for next year?
It definitely has inspired me for next year, and to be honest, I've watched everything. I've watched every games. Even when I got out, I was at home and I watched all the games when I was literally at home, if I wasn't out with my own family or doing something. I've also been back on the practice board because I know that I was working hard and I was putting every effort and time in. So I was like, you know what, it might not have happened in this World Championship, but there's the next season, there's the next year. So just continue what I'm doing. And I've literally enjoyed the whole World Championships. There was a lot of upsets happening. A debut 16-year-old kid got to the final. Another debutant another non-seeded player got to the semi-final.
Sure.
Rob Cross done an amazing comeback against Chris Dobie. Like, stuff like that, I've all seen it, and I have to say I've enjoyed the Worlds. We
look forward to the Van den Bergh Littler final 2025. Happy New Year to you, sir. It's great to have you on. We appreciate your time.